Children's Board fosters success for every child and family in Hillsborough County by investing in collaborative partnerships and high-quality programs. Here to tell us more is Genet Stewart, Director of Strategic Initiatives at the Children's Board. Genet, welcome to Suncoast Snapshot.
Thank you for having me, Nicole. Happy to be here.
Awesome. Could you provide further insight into the Children's Board mission?
Absolutely. So the Children's Board of Hillsborough County is one of 13 children's services councils in Florida. Our community is fortunate to have an organization like ours because we fund programs that support local families. In 2023, the Children's Board invested millions of dollars in services for children and their families. We funded 45 agencies and 70 programs, which served more than 120,000 participants, over 40,000 adults and children. And we also offered a variety of supports to over 4,000 professionals. The Children's Board mission is to invest in partnerships and quality programs to support the success of all children and families in Hillsborough County. We have 4 focus areas. We want to ensure that children are healthy and safe, they're developmentally on track, they're ready to learn and succeed, and they have family support. And these partnerships are critical because it takes all of us working together to ensure that our children have what they need to thrive with their families. One organization cannot do it alone. The Children's Board vision is that Hillsborough County will be recognized as one of the top places in the nation to raise children. And we're really just fortunate to have these collaborative partnerships like the one that we have with United Way Suncoast, dedicated to improving the lives of our children and their families.
That's inspiring to see the commitment to supporting the well-being of children and families. Can you discuss how One Hillsborough addresses social determinants of health and what inspired its creation?
Absolutely. So the One Hillsborough initiative was created due to a series of community conversations that were facilitated by Brian and Maureen Butler with Vistra Communications in February of 2021. So they invited several leaders from a cross-section of the community to provide feedback on challenges that our families face. And these conversations were structured with the 5 social determinants of health as a framework. The 5 social determinants of health are economic stability, education and equity, health and healthcare, neighborhood, social and community supports. In a nutshell, the social determinants of health are your environmental and social conditions that impact the overall health of an individual. We do know that health outcomes vary based on zip codes. The zip code in which a child lives can have a larger impact than genetics as it pertains to health outcomes. So this initiative is a community-driven initiative designed to implement tailored, holistic, and meaningful solutions to address long-term issues that underserved communities face within our county. So currently we're in 3 zip codes, 33603, 33610, and 33619. So when we talk about the environmental conditions, I like to use the metaphor of the fish in the lake. If you have fish and they're ill, you can help each individual fish and give them what they need and throw them back in the lake, or you can start looking at the environmental conditions, what is in the water in the lake that's causing the fish to be ill. So the goal for One Hillsborough is to develop lake solutions for our community. And I also want to note that this initiative is led by the community. This is not us going into the community telling them what we believe they need, but we are engaging community members and listening. The communities that we're in, they have needs, but they also have lots of strengths. So we walk alongside our community, acknowledging these strengths as we develop solutions to address these environmental conditions. We know that those who are closer to the problem are closest to the solution. Communities know what they need. It's just up to us to listen. We also work collaboratively with other community organizations like United Way Suncoast, because these partnerships are critical as we develop solutions to address the challenges within our community. There's no way that we can be successful without these partnerships, and we do owe it to our community to get out of our silos and work together to address their needs.
Well, I love the lake metaphor. And thank you for the clear overview.
I use it all the time.
I know, that's awesome. And thank you for the clear overview of One Hillsborough's approach. It is encouraging to see the comprehensive efforts being made to address these crucial factors and promote health equity within the community. How does participating in the Hillsborough campaign for grade level reading contribute to your community engagement effort?
Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, one of the Children's Board focus areas is to ensure children are ready to learn and succeed. One of our 5 social determinants of health is education and equity. So when we consider the factors that our children need to grow into healthy adults, reading at grade level is one of the most critical components to their success in school and in life. So the campaign for grade level reading brings together community partners to explore ways that we can get our children reading on grade level by the end of 3rd grade. This is very important because children must know how to read to receive the education they need to grow into healthy adults. So this campaign focuses on 5 critical elements: kindergarten readiness, school attendance, summer learning, healthy learners, and family and community engagement. So I have enjoyed working with Allison Welter and Nicole Brown with United Way Suncoast on this campaign. I think it's yet another great example of how our local organizations work collaboratively to address critical needs. Not only do we have the Children's Board and United Way in these meetings, but there are other community organizations involved. And this partnership aligns nicely with the goals of One Hillsborough and the focus areas of the Children's Board. In addition to participating in the meetings with Allison and Nicole, our team has connected Allison to local community groups to assist with parent engagement and trainings. We understand how important parent engagement is when it comes to early literacy, and the One Hillsborough contract managers spend a lot of their time out in the designated zip codes engaging with the community. So we have connected Allison to some of our community partners, and we will continue to do so. It's a partnership that we value, and I look forward to what lies ahead.
Well, it's great to see the collaboration and advocacy for early literacy and that can bring to our community together to form a common goal. Thank you, Genet, for providing further details about the Children's Board.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. For those interested in discovering more, please visit www.childrensboard.org. And as always, remember, united we rise.
United we win.